statement on that video, if so, that becomes evidence. You have to go down there.
This can't hear that.
What's
And
that
this,
for? Go down there.
am I in a public easement here?
Go down there.
Why do I have to go down there?
Go down there.
How's it going, guys? Amagansett Press. We are in Albuquerque, New Mexico, and we just came upon a scene of some police activity here. We're going to stop and take a look and see what's going on. So we have 4 City of Albuquerque police vehicles here. Quick time of temperature check. Today is Wednesday, July 29th. It is 2:03 in the afternoon and 94 degrees and sunny in beautiful Albuquerque, New Mexico. And it is hot. Okay, so here's our person being taken into custody here. Not sure if I mentioned it, but I'm out with watching the Watchmen today. He's right there in front of you behind the cop car walking across the driveway. So you guys can see where I'm standing here too is also a public easement. Just want to note that. You can see the utility pole here in the ground. How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Doing well, thanks. I know the answer is going to be no, but are you able to tell us what's going on?
You know the answer.
There you go. I just like to prove I'm right. That's all.
Nice. You guys listen back.
Oh, you can ask. I'll answer your questions if some of your questions.
To a scanner.
Sorry, say again?
I was just curious if you guys were listening to a scanner.
No, we're actually coming down the road and saw your lights. Yeah. I need to get a scanner sooner or later.
Not that I should give that information away.
I couldn't hear you. I'm sorry.
Not that I should be giving this information away, but it's a pretty quick Google search or app.
To get a oh, on the app. Is it legal here in New Mexico? Cool. No, so far my experience of Albuquerque Police Department, I don't know what anybody else's experience is, but my experience is you guys seem reasonable and professional.
It's the goal.
Yeah.
You guys from here?
From New Mexico?
Yeah.
Those are the questions I don't answer. I'll answer some of your questions, but not all of them.
I'm not trying to...
No, I know you're not. But we got to play the game. Once the powers that be gave you guys the authority to lie in the course of your official duties, the trust went out the window for me on that aspect of it.
That's why I don't do undercover stuff. I stink at one.
There you go, yeah. No, but it seems like a nice enough place.
Well,
Yeah, it seems like you guys treat people with respect and dignity so far from what I can see. So that's what we're actually doing is, even though you didn't ask, we're making a documentary about good police officers. So,
oh my gosh.
yeah.
I don't want to be in that.
You don't want to be in a documentary about good police officers?
I'm happy to be known as a good police officer.
Does your performance back that up?
I try and treat people with dignity and respect, but I just don't like it. I film everything, it's awkward the other way.
Well, I was going to say, yeah, you're right now, but with your body camera, you're filming us. I don't know if the car's got any cameras, but you guys film us all the time.
Yeah.
And you know how I look at the cameras is, it's an objective witness that never lies.
Right.
It could be manipulated through editing and that kind of thing,
Right.
but if you do something on camera, you know, my camera can't make you look bad or good. It
Right.
just memorializes what you choose to do.
It doesn't always tell the whole picture. That's my only downside to the cameras.
Well, if you look at it from that perspective, nothing really ever tells the whole picture. So at some point, somebody's got to make a decision
Yeah.
on what they're seeing.
Right.
Right, so.
I concur. Well, I'm glad your experience has been good so far.
Yeah, no, definitely. No issues. That's the way it should be, right? And you know, the reason we do this is because, as you're aware, there's a big divide in this country more than ever now between law enforcement and the citizenry. So our objective is to try to close that divide. We're trying to open communication and dialogue and close that gap in whatever small way we can. This is my son.
Hi, son.
So that's what we do. We travel the country thousands of miles every month doing this. Yep. And you know, don't get me wrong, if we come across a police officer who's a tyrant or rogue or acting out of above the law, we love to call that out too, but we love to find the good guys and we like to expose that as, you know, show what's happening out there.
So trying to get an accurate picture of policing.
Trying to get an accurate picture of policing, real world, on the streets, on the ground, talking to the guys that make the wheels spin. Yep.
What
No, I appreciate you. Thanks. No, I won't put it on you. Say again, I'm sorry. She thinks you're in college. It's aiming that way. I'm not filming you. Yeah, don't film her. Film that way. I'm gonna film that way. Look, you're not on. We're out here to protect your rights and make sure that your rights are not being violated by the police.
Violated by you guys filming us without our consent.
I'm not filming you. You asked me not to.
He is. You're recording us.
I'm not.
So
I'm
our
aiming.
rights are being violated by you filming us.
Well, if you're going to accuse me of violating your rights, then I'll just film you then.
I'm not accusing you. I'm calling it like it is.
Okay. You.
God bless you. Stop.
They treat you well?
They really did.
Do you mind telling us what your friend got arrested for?
We don't know. I don't know.
Okay. Well, I'm glad you guys are walking away. Have a wonderful day.
Thank you. God bless.
Take care. I'm actually in the middle of a conversation with your boss. I'm talking to your boss.
Let's go.
I'm talking to your boss, sir.
You guys cannot have it on video.
Cannot have what on video?
You cannot have his statement on that video. If so, that becomes evidence. You have to go down there.
This can't hear that.
What's
And
that
this,
for? Go down there.
am I in a public easement here?
Go down there.
Why do I have to go down there? I'm talking to your boss. I'm in the middle of a conversation. He asked me to wait a second while he's on the phone.
Well, go down there until he finishes his interview.
I'm not recording anything there.
matter.
Sir, I'm standing on a public easement. Do you see this telephone
Yeah,
pole?
well, that's fine. But
Okay.
If that picks up audio, then that becomes evidence.
This is not picking up audio that far away.
It doesn't matter.
This microphone is not even plugged in.
That's okay. It doesn't matter.
It does matter. I'm not interfering with your situation, and your boss asked me to wait a second.
That's fine.
Okay.
He's interviewing. You guys can't do that, right? Then if we let you do it, then everybody's gonna do it.
I don't know what anybody else does. I just worry about what I do.
That's fine. I know what everybody else does.
And I know my rights. I know the law.
Do you?
Yes, I do.
I'm glad.
Yep, that's why I'm standing on a public easement.
Okay.
Yep. And I have a 100% right to film for.
Conducting an interview.
Doesn't matter.
You can't get that
Take
on
them
video.
somewhere private. Shut the door to the car. Take them somewhere private. Do what you have to. You're in public. You have to create privacy. That's exactly how it works. Yes, it is. It's exactly how it works. You're in privacy.
Why
You
are
need.
you exactly out here filming? What are you
No, if you would have came up to me with a little respect, I probably would have explained myself to
your
you.
respect was we let you stand over there, and then you kept getting closer and closer.
Having a
and closer
conversation
and
with one of
closer
your officers.
and closer.
Yep,
And
having a very cordial conversation until you stepped in and escalated the situation. So go back and read your policy where it says to
we have a staging point.
go back and read your policy where it says that you have an onus to de-escalate, and read that again. This conversation is this a voluntary conversation?
No, no, it's not.
So am I being detained? Am I being detained right now?
You're not being detained.
Well, then it's a voluntary
That
conversation.
conversation's over, so you can go back over there.
The door's closed. Nobody's
I said
listening
it's
to
over.
me. I'm not. Listen.
Okay.
When I break the law, you can tell me what to do. Until then, mind your business and go about your work.
I was minding business.
All right, go back to work. You're dismissed. Have a good day. Conversation's over. Go back to work. Have a good day.
Well, you have a great day.
You're dismissed. And I need your name and badge number.
It's on my shirt.
I can't see your shirt. You just turned around. I need your name and badge number. You're refusing to identify yourself?
It's Jay Hazelton, 5674.
Okay, when you approach somebody in your official capacity, identify yourself.
Here for 10 minutes.
What if I can't read?
Oh, well, that's... No comment.
Yeah. Think about what you do next time, sir. And I'm not trying to give you a hard time, but you're not going to give me one either.
Well, I'm not trying to give you a hard time.
Yeah, you are. Sure you are.
The hard time was he's doing an interview. You cannot come up and record that interview.
Sure I can. If I am standing somewhere where that I'm allowed to be, I can film whatever I want to see.
I get that, but why we came over here is because I care about my other officers and their backs.
Your officers are not, listen, there's no safety issues. I just had a very cordial conversation with the gentleman in the passenger seat. You should learn from him and try to treat people with respect. Then you get respect
Sure, I
back.
understand that.
No, you don't understand
The other
that.
officers
No,
back
you don't
there.
understand that at all. Yes.
Officer Blaylock, the Albuquerque Police Department.
Good to be. Well, you came up with respect. I know you can't shake hands. You want
And
to
I would
elbow?
love to. Oh, whatever.
Here, we'll do a little
Okay.
ghost elbow bump.
So
There you go.
listen.
So I'm gonna de-escalate now, and I'm gonna
Now,
treat
let
you
me
the way
speak.
you came up to
I'd
me.
like to say something.
Yes,
okay?
sir.
Now, I don't mind you guys recording, but I can't have you getting close because this was actually a real high priority call, very high importance here, okay?
Okay.
And it actually is an unsafe scene until it's all clear up and everybody.
Well, you're not here for my safety.
So I understand that, but understand that you being here does create an element of pressure and pushing in on what's happening.
So do those people
So
over
listen,
there create an
I'm
element
not
of pressure?
upset with you, okay? I'm not upset with you, but I'm asking you to just be considerate of the idea that we do have a job here to do, and we do need a little space.
Well,
to do
then-
it. And you don't have to be as close as you've been trying to get to do.
No, listen,
what you're
I'm standing on a public easement. So if you guys need to create privacy in public, you need to go create your privacy
I
somewhere.
don't have a problem with you.
There is no privacy in public.
But here's the thing, it is.
And I was having a very cordial conversation with this gentleman.
So.
And he had to answer a phone call and said, hang on for a minute. So I'm waiting to get back into that
Like you
conversation.
said you were going to just de-escalate, okay? Let's calm down.
Oh, I'm very
not
calm.
telling you-
I'm very calm, but I don't appreciate being,
Lower the tone.
I don't appreciate unlawful orders. Yeah, do that. That's a good idea. I was actually going to say goodbye to this officer that was being cordial with us in the beginning and leave, but maybe we'll just stick around now. We're giving these guys plenty of room. I'm probably at minimum been 10, 12 feet the closest away from this vehicle. That was the first time we were asked to move back. Nobody ever requested that of us. And, you know, if it's the right thing to do, you back up and give them their space. If you're within your rights and you're standing where you're allowed to be standing, you stand up and you don't back down. So we're still here. And I'm not, just so you guys know, I'm not trying to give these officers a hard time, but the way he walked up was completely obnoxious. He was talking to me like he had asked me to move 3 times and I was ignoring his requests. Like I always like to say, guys, I meet respect with respect and ass with a bigger asshole. So that's the way it goes. And sir, just based on how cordial you were when we first started talking, I'm going to take off and let you guys finish what you're doing.
I appreciate that.
But I would just hope that you have a conversation with your officers and explain to them the right way to handle things.
I'm not their boss. I heard you say.
I thought you were just because you were sitting in the AC.
Yeah, I am. Well, that, there is some luxury.
No, but I hope with the way you handle yourself and the way you act rubs off on the people around you.
I appreciate
because
that.
you see what you get back when you handle things the right way.
Right. And you know, I'm obviously not in the business of arguing, and I don't know that I accurately told them what was going on.
Okay, no, I understand.
They got concerned.
No, my only thing when I said to spread that through your ranks is, if he would have come up with respect, I would have given him respect back just like I did with you. But when somebody comes up being an asshole, I give it back. And I think we can all understand that.
Fair enough.
So can I just ask your name and badge number and I'll get out of your hair?
Steve Weinstein, 5660 is my man number.
Thank you very much. I appreciate you. I hope you stay safe and have a good day.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you. Well, all right, guys, we're going to take off, let these guys wrap this call up and finish up what they're doing. But just had to make a point, stand our ground, not get chased away. And I also wanted to thank this one officer here for his professionalism and his cordial behavior, because at the end of the day, guys, there's no reason to escalate. There's no reason to start taking things to that level. There's no reason to start yelling at anybody. All that does is amp things up, and once things go up, it's very hard to bring them back down. But you know, like I always say, I love to find the good cops. I love to highlight the good guys that are doing a good job. But we also like to find the tyrants, and we like to find the rogue cops who are out there abusing their power, giving out unlawful orders and telling people to do things they have no right to tell people to do. So we hope you learned something from this video, because I sure did. And I always go home and reflect on what happened and go over things and review it and try to do better next time. And that's all we can do. I think I found some middle ground, like I'm always talking about with the first and last officer we spoke to. And that's what it's all about, guys, middle ground. This country's in a very weird position right now. These law enforcement officers are in a very weird position right now. Us as citizens are in a very weird position right now. So I think we all need to tread lightly, find that middle ground. We don't have to believe in what each other are doing or saying. We don't have to agree with each other, but we can definitely find middle ground and allow each other to have our own feelings, opinions, and express ourselves the way we choose to, and exercise our rights the way we want to do that. So that's my speech for now. As always, if you enjoy these videos and you like what we do, please feel free to subscribe, like, share, comment. All that stuff makes YouTube's algorithm very happy and gets our videos out to more people so more people can see them. I also invite you to do the same for watching the Watchmen. His channel's doing great. You'll see stuff on his, he puts maps, and he's got a great zoom lens and commentary that you won't, information you won't find on my video. So check him out. I'll leave a link in the description. But that's it. So for now, coming to you from Albuquerque, New Mexico, watching the Watchmen, the Albuquerque Police Department, and Amagansett Press. We'll catch you on the next one, guys. Out.